All right, everybody, we have a very old MotoStars video, but this one's gonna be going over a lot of crashes, close calls. She is not having a good day, so let's take a look and see what happens. The whole point is to go over them and not do certain things and to do other things that are actually correct. So this right here, let's not fight for the lane.
Understand the logic of
Let's not fight for the lane. We're just let them have it. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this at all. Law of gross tonnage. Control your emotions, perform the safety checklist. State of mind is the S in safety. Is your state of mind in a good spot? Probably not. That's gonna make you ride really terribly. It's gonna make you aggressive in your riding. It's gonna make you make mistakes because you're only focused on this instead of road surface hazards or traffic, other traffic. You're watching him the whole time and you're doing stupid things. So this right here is a great example of an idiot. Okay, so let's not do this. Okay, let's not do this. For one, he didn't even park it backwards so he can take off easy. But let's just go ahead and, I guess we'll just let it play. We're gonna let this video play.
Me for coming into my lane. How does that work?
You're not gonna convince anybody.
No. You ran a red light. I had a green light, and you me for running into my lane.
And this was back in 2020, I think. This is an older video.
Me.
What is this?
You're gonna get someone
5 years ago. So 2021-ish.
Yet.
Back in the COVID stuff. Everyone's wearing a mask. Anyways, moving on. Jixer Pat, here we go. Cruising, just hanging out. Okay. Are we gonna have headlights in our lane? Yeah, probably. There's the headlights in our lane. So perfect example. So what we go over here in on Dan and the Fireman and motorcycle training concepts, everything that we talk about is based on the Smart Rider motorcycle training system. So all the books that I have here, and the big one is plan. That's why it popped up. Is that we're trying to position ourselves for safety and then locate hazardous situations. If there is a threat, we have to assess if it is or not, because there could be a bear way over there on the far right, not really a threat, but if there's a bear right in front of us, don't like it, I'm gonna hit it. I don't wanna hit it. I don't wanna get attacked. So that's the difference between assessing. Because the active threat, if the bear is right here, that's an active threat. We now need to put ourselves in a new position for safety by swerving, by accelerating, quickly juke them out, right? Or applying the brakes. Well, at that point, you're kind of screwed with a bear. But we can only swerve, accelerate, or emergency brake. Those are the three things we can do. Rev bombing, honking the horn, all that stuff that you're hoping somebody's going to pay attention to you. We want to control ourselves. And those are the three things you can do on a motorcycle. So it is what it is. So when he sees, he's assessing up ahead. It's like, it looks like there's headlights and a windshield in my lane. That's not supposed to happen. That's weird. It's now an active threat in our lane. So we need to move ourselves into a new position for safety. Notice how he's moving himself into a new position for safety by turning and swerving are two different things, kind of the same though, right? Turning the motorcycle, just quicker with emergency swerves. He's just moving himself into a new position for safety. That's all he's doing. That's all you do for situations. Should have happened? No. Can we get mad? Sure. But save yourself first. Take care of yourself. Make it home. Do the thing you have to do to make it home. Not the thing that you think is right and stay in this lane and play chicken. Not going to work. You're not going to win. So good job. Sees it. Moves over. Sure, flip him off if you want. I wouldn't. I would just get back in the lane. Now we're going to do the plan method again. And again. And again. And again. And again. And again. And again. That's part of the system. All right. Rain. Road surface hazard, intersection, hazardous area. That's the same thing, locating hazardous situations. This right here. Oh, side of the vehicle, apply the brake. You see what I mean? Honking the horn didn't do anything. What could we have done differently? Swerve, brake, accelerating into it might have been a problem. That's why you have three choices, right? Apply good braking, good progressive braking to handle that situation when they came out. And since it was a hazardous situation, we're covering the brakes anyways. Intersections, corners, we're covering the brakes if you want to do trail braking, but at least in intersections, we're covering the brakes so that we can apply the brakes gently and progressively and quicker and quicker and quicker to come to a stop or swerve out of the way. Okay, thank you. I just want to talk over them. This was 5 years ago, back when motorcycle riders were more angry, I guess. And great transitions. I'm angry all the time. There are headlights in my lane. I'm going to fight for it. And I gently moved over. Now I got water on the road. Okay, moving on. Oh, side of the pedestrian. Good job with the brakes. Good job with the brakes. All right, sun in the eyes, nice easy curve. We have cars coming up. Oh, turning left. Slowed it down. He slowed it down without the brakes. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Hear the engine RPMs. Sometimes that's all it takes is to roll off the throttle. You're going to slow down in the turn. If you ever notice that when you're going through a turn, you have to give it a little bit just to even maintain your speed. So if you're in the middle of the turn, you roll off the throttle, you're slowing down a lot. So sometimes that's all you need to do. And since you're slowing down, weight's getting on that front tire. Because when you ever seen cars brake and they like do this, same thing with motorcycles. They do that. They get like the front end dives down just a little bit. Same thing. When you're slowing down, it just starts to do that a little bit. So now you have more weight on that front tire. So if you needed to apply the brakes, you can apply the brakes and it's going to have traction. So good job not panicking. Typically you see people, I had to lay her down. Good job. Now we have a sharp right turn coming up ahead. So we just did it. We handled the active threat. We're now in a new situation with a new turn. So are we in a good position? I located the hazard situation. Let's go ahead and get ourselves set up for this turn. And then the next turn, and the next turn, the next intersection, the next road surface hazard. You're just constantly doing the plan method. So subscribe, watch a lot of these videos, and you're going to recognize a lot of the same things keep happening because people aren't planning their ride. It's a nice little left-handed turn. They're going to come into our lane. Yeah, they always do that. Don't fight for it. Don't fight for it. Technically, that's considered an emergency acceleration out of a situation, but since we are already behind, we could have applied the brakes and just kind of let them in. Not a big deal. Because now, when we're at this point, we're putting ourselves in a bad spot. Do we want to go straight? If we want to go straight, we have a turn lane. It's going to be a right turn only lane. So now we have to cut in front of this person. Maybe this person wanted to get into that lane. You see how it's all chaotic when we could just let them in, figured it out? Look forward. Look forward. You're traveling at speed. Look forward. Look forward. He did want to turn right. Very nice. Very nice. All right.
One of the bikers not
just cruising.
That he didn't notice.
Cruising with the buddies up ahead. It's a tiny little lane. What the heck kind of lane is this? Oh, is this a bike lane or is this like a motorcycle lane? Write in the comments if you know where the heck this is and if that is the case. But he couldn't handle the cones. So part of the Smart Rider drills is 24 motorcycle drills in a parking lot. You never have to move the cones after you set them up once. I designed it to where you just set up 10 cones or 5 tennis balls cut in half and you do 24 drills. Now, I wouldn't do that at speed here. It's parking lot exercises. But definitely target fixated on the wrong thing. That front end does not look good either. All right, lane splitting.
That the driver decided to quit his maneuver.
Uh-oh, open lane pattern moved over. Those are bollards. Yeah, not cones. Good job with the swerve, but let's get ourselves... There you go. Check your pants. It's a bollard. All right, passing. Okay, very good. Get back in our lane. It's the crest of the hill. What's on the other side? And now we can see. Okay, very good. Cruising. Pretty high speed, it sounds like. But who knows? We're pushing it pretty hard. Are we gonna get speed wobbles? What's gonna happen here? Somebody's gonna come. Oh, there's the headlights. Yeah, move over to like the line. Try to ride that right line as best you can in that situation. All right, just chilling.
Noticing the biker doesn't give up.
Why is this car kind of chilling on the right? I don't like it. They're moving over in our lane. Okay, let him in. Let him in. That's fine. Let him in. That's fine. Moved over to the open lane. We talk about open lane patterns all the time. We didn't like that lane. We moved to the open lane. Cars do that too. So watch out for any of these cars doing the same thing we just did. Okay, we're good to go. Park off in there you go. Okay, well, lane split position, lane filtering position. That's fine. It's California. Okay. Hey, I like that. I like that. You see what he did? Can't see around this because it's a line of sight problem. Kind of creeped up side by side. Now sees and then goes. I kind of like that. I like that.
Stupid.
All right. The music is always fun. Somebody to come out in front of him. He's going to switch lanes, the truck. Truck's not going to like being stuck behind that white car. Yep. There it is. Because the white car was applying the brakes, slowing down. See how he just let it in? Let the truck in? No issues. And he was off in the left side.
The
Handled
bike
it.
was not fully aware that such a
Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and catch up to this. Yeah, boy, let's go fast. It's such a pretty car. Looks like my Hot Wheels car I had when I was a little kid. And now we're oh, we have a passenger? Oh, no. Is this the thumbnail? Yeah. Oh, she did not like it. She's panicking. She did not like that you did that high speed pull, basically. She's having a panic. You know, it's scary. Have any of you been a passenger before on a sport bike? It's scary. You don't have a lot to hold on. You're on the tiniest little peg, tiniest little seat. It's scary.
O kadar mı korktun? Lan bir gazladım sadece ya. Şşt. Tamam sakin ol.
I was a backpack for 2 hot laps with Chris Paris. He had the little thing on the gas tank you can hold on to, and that was scary. I just had to trust because he's professional. But
Sakin ol tamam.
that,
Tamam bir şey.
yeah, her nervous system is amped.
6.5 hours later.
Her nervous system is amped. She's probably saying, don't do that again.
Olmaz gel. Kaskını güzel bak.
Don't do that again.
Bakalım bizi okula alacak.
1 second.
Gel bir şey olmaz gel. Kaskı.
I used to have jeans when I was a little kid and it was just buttons instead of zippers. And when I had to piss like really bad, I hated those jeans. Because you'd have to unbutton. It's like, I'm going to piss my pants. I don't know the idea. I don't know what it is. Like, why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons just to unzip? Now you can't even unzip. I don't like it.
Güzel bağla. Bakalım bizi okula
You're
alacaklar.
going to piss your
Ama
pants.
yani yemin ederim basmadım ya.
All right. Okay, it's red light. Car's right on her butt. You can see it in the mirror. Oh, snap. There it is. Yeah, you can rescue if you want. They got airbags. It was kind of it's a fender bender, but people can get hurt, you know. I don't think there's been any major bleeds, but you can help out. Truck driver in the back is going to be the one with some of the issue. This guy's going to be like, oh, what happened? See how dangerous that is to be in the traffic? People not paying attention. Ensure your own safety. Moto is life. Here we go in a neighborhood, chilling. There's a car in front of us. Are they going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger? It means they're slowing down. Just moved around them. Very nice. So if a vehicle or an object is getting bigger, that means you're getting closer. Do we not know this? Okay. It doesn't matter why. It just means you're getting closer. Is that car supposed to be off on the right? Context, we were behind my friend who is black boxed, so he can't speed. We are driving in a 20-mile-per-hour area with parked cars and lots of pedestrians around, so it would be dangerous to do more than that speed. I noticed a car behind us following quite closely to my friend. Okay.
The ride was brought to an end for the friends due to another driver navigating for a long period of time.
Black boxed. So is it he's got like a governor on his bike? It's limited? Okay. Oh. I get this is not the United States. You see the license plate. But if you ever have to deal with this in the United States, this thing, just walk away. Just walk away. Like, get away from that thing. Just, you're not going to win an argument. They're going to argue their point in a circular fashion. There's nothing, you cannot fix her, EPOS. Everyone in the chat's like, I could fix her. Just slow speed maneuver out. Nice little right-handed, do the righty-tighty. Boop, boop. It's one of the drills. Oh, what the heck is that? Now it's... All I see is a floating upper half of this woman. It's weird. I see shoes and her upper body. I don't get it. Is she a magician? Bike sounds good. You're blocking traffic. What the heck is going on?
Black box. He's got to go slow. No, but people can't read signs.
Okay, I don't really care anymore. I'm already over it. I don't even know what's going on. I guess that's the end of the video. They're just going to yell at each other for a little bit. With that said, though, make sure you guys don't ride like idiots. Don't make your girlfriend scared on your bike because she's not going to want to get back on it. And make sure you guys get some pants with some zippers. With that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe. Grab a slice of pizza. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll see you on the next live stream or video.